What's good, yo? Welcome to episode 9 of MKN GNZ Tv. Today we have the head coach of East Stroudsburg North, David Castillo.
Appreciate you having me. It's good to be here.
Tell me where you're from, Dave.
I'm originally from Brooklyn. I moved out of East Stroudsburg in high school. Went to East Stroudsburg South. Now I'm coaching at the rivals, East Stroudsburg North. So it's a good deal.
There it is. Switching sides. So Brooklyn, and what made your family move out to PA to the sticks?
I heard it was because me and my brothers used to get in trouble a lot.
Yeah.
So we got to get out of that environment. But I guess they were coming up here for vacation a lot to East Stroudsburg, so they knew the area and all that. So just to get us a little better life and all that. So it's a good move, though. It's a good move. I hated it at first.
Shout out to the Reds.
I hated it at first, but it was a good move for us.
Yeah, I also moved from New York. I think it was 5th grade, from like the Bronx to Bethlehem, and you used to get on like buses and cabs and going wherever you want to go. Now it's like you gotta wait an hour for like the Atlanta to come around, and it's like there's nothing to do, blah blah blah. So shout out to all the New York transplants in the east side of Pennsylvania.
I hear that.
So what brought us together was football. We played for the Steelhawks together way back in the day. It's crazy how time flies.
That's a long time ago, man.
Jesus.
A long time ago, but it was a good time then too.
It was. So let's talk about your football career. East Stroudsburg South, and then you went to.
Then I went to ESU. So I played 2 years at East Stroudsburg South. I actually was a basketball player, to be honest. Yeah, I didn't care about football in high school at all. That's the funny thing. But
was it a crossover game?
Yeah, I was the man in basketball. I thought I was. I thought I was going to UCLA. But then I realized I didn't get any taller, so it wasn't happening. So my boys got me into football again, and it was a good career and all that for 2 years. And then got a chance to go to ESU, play under the great Denny Dowd.
Denny Dowd.
He's still there, man. He's still there. He's never leaving. They're
going to bury him there, aren't they?
He's probably going to die right on the field. So we'll see.
They're going to peel the turf open.
And then put him right underneath. So
pull the beads out.
He's been there for a while, but he's a good guy. So I was there. I actually became a 4-year starter there. I started my halfway through freshman year, which was a good deal, man, because I was looking at the guys coming in. I'm like, I could play with them.
Yeah.
I just needed my opportunity. So my defensive back coach then was Kenny Stills. You guys might have heard the name because his son plays for the Dolphins, I think now, Kenny Stills. So his dad was actually my coach first year. Put me on the field, homecoming game against Slippery Rock.
There it is.
Never forget it, man. And the crazy thing, I remember the one play that I actually didn't make. It was a comeback, and I jumped it, and I missed the ball. But he told me after the game, he's like, when I saw you do that, I said I was going to never take you off the field again. And it was just history then. So I started every game since.
That's awesome. So, like, the theme of the show sometimes is about, like, shooting it. Like, people are afraid because, like, they might miss. But you shot and missed and earned the spot because of it. Like, that's kind of like what making games is about. Like, shoot it. What happens happens. Like, you missed, but the courage you showed, the wherewithal, the like maturity you probably showed a freshman. Whatever, a couple inches here or there, but you got a guy that's gonna shoot it, and he's probably gonna come up with it more times than not. That's huge. That's like perfect.
You always gotta take a chance, man. I always believe that. You gotta take a chance. Whatever it is in life, man, whatever sports, off the field, on the field, you gotta take a chance because you never know.
Yeah.
If you don't take the chance, you won't know, man. So
you had a couple good years there at ESU. You were all conference.
All conference my senior year. I should have got it my sophomore year. I say that. I should have got it my sophomore year. I led the league 2 years and passed the defender, but I only got it 1 year, which is cool.
Yeah.
My senior year, so went on a good time.
Went out with a bang. Dope. So then ESU, and we kind of met in the pro ball circuit a little bit, tryouts and everything. You got a championship at the next level too.
I got a championship in Erie. Shout out to Erie Explosion. Playing in the CIFL. That was one of my best years. Those coaches actually believed in me from the jump. I started every game at safety. It actually was a change of position. I played corner my whole life. I went to them and they said, hey, I see you at safety. And in the arena game, that safety is going to take the motion man a lot of times. So they gave me confidence, like, all right, they believed in me. So that year, we lost 2 games. But the good thing about it, in playoffs, we got to redeem ourselves. We played the same 2 guys that beat us.
Nice.
And we beat them and beat Marion for the championship. And that was the best feeling I had, man. And so finally, everything came to fruition where, I got to win the championship, got to put a ring on my finger.
There it is. I saw I don't know what football movie, but it's like, you've beaten everyone that's beaten you, and that makes you a champion. I was like, dang, that's deep.
Exactly.
And when you get those second shots, like, you definitely got to capitalize.
Got to make it count for that second shot.
Yeah, but the arena game's so different. Like I remember, going playing fullback there, and it felt like a lineman / running back / receiver. Like everything was so quick. Like the reads, everything's on you so much faster.
It's a different game, man. And arena taught me a lot because everything comes fast, man. That ball comes out so quick. So, outdoor game, you might make up with speed. You might be beat, like a DB might be beat for a step, and he can make up for it. You're beat by a step in the arena, it's over with. That ball's coming out.
One wrong move. That's crazy. So good college career. Got into a little bit of post-grad for football. And now we're coaching. So it's crazy. We're both coaches. We're both, now pouring back into it. And you just said like those coaches really believed in you. How did that kind of influence you to get back into coaching, you think?
Well, I always knew I wanted to get into coaching.
Yeah.
I just didn't know when it would happen. Being so young, I thought I'd still be playing by now. But circumstances happened, ankle injury that kind of derailed my career playing-wise. And I figured, let me take a chance to give my knowledge to some other kids. I had some great coaches growing up. High school coaches, college, that meant a lot to me. So I figured, let me get back into the game. Let me stay in the game somehow and help kids out. So I got a chance to coach at East Stroudsburg North as an assistant under Charles Daly and all that. And it was a good thing that just seeing the kids, how they reacted to me, being so young and just coming out the game, they respected me, pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, I got their attention pretty quick. And, I'll never forget this. The one story I had was after, I think it was my second year coaching, I got a text in the summer from one of my former players. He was a senior in my first year.
Yeah.
And he texted me, he's like, hey, coach, I just want to say thank you. I'm like, who is this? He's like, hey, it's Hip, it's one of my guys.
That's the best.
And he was like, you put me on to playing defensive back, and, I never thought I'd be a defensive player until I met you. And now he's at Lockhaven, playing defensive back, playing safety there. So when I got that text, I'm like, maybe that's the reason I coach, what I'm saying, to get those opportunities for the kids. So
absolutely.
It's a good deal.
That's so dope. So, and then you got a college position, you moved up to Wilkes?
Yeah, I got a chance to coach at Wilkes. A buddy of mine, a former teammate, Beeve, was there. He said they were looking for a defensive back coach, so I put in a resume, got the job. Coaching college was another level.
Yeah.
As far as time management, focus on details, it actually prepared me very well for this job I have now. We went through some tough times. Obviously, recruiting is pretty hard at that level. But as far as, just the details of practice schedule and all that, college has taught me a lot. So that kind of transitioned to where I saw this job at North open up, and I said, I think I would be a perfect fit. I know the kids growing up. I coached junior high school there, junior high school basketball for North for 3 years. So I knew the kids. So that, the job was just an eye opener for me, and I knew coaching college in 1 year, I had a lot of knowledge now on how to run a program. So.
What was the interview process? Were you like nervous? You have everything lined up?
The one thing, man,
suit on,
I had a nice suit. You should have saw the suit now, a little blue suit. I like it. But I'm never really nervous with interviews. My whole thing is I just want to get the interview. If I can get my foot in the door, I think I can, open the door myself. That's my kind of thing, my confidence I have that, interviews just say, I'm talking football. That's easy. This is what I do.
Easy.
So when you do, talk what you want to do or what you're doing, it's easy. You know what I'm saying? So interview process, it took just one day. I interviewed, I think they had like 6 or 7 guys I interviewed. Then I actually went on to junior high school practice. I went to the practice. They came over to me at the end of the day and said, hey, man, we want to offer you the job. So I found out maybe like
smooth like
30 minutes, 45 minutes later, so.
They were just texting everyone else like, hey, you didn't make it, bro.
Hey, we got a guy. So, I knew that.
Awesome.
I knew I was, had a good chance of getting it just because I was in the program before. But, when you get that call and that handshake that, hey, we want you, it's a great feeling.
Did you, I feel like, what's that, let's pour into that feeling right there. Did you just immediately map out everything? Did you were you, or hey, you got to call, the wife and kid, got to call mama. What was your next step?
First thing when they told me, in my head I was like, oh shit, I'm the head coach now. Damn, okay, I really am. Now, what's the next step? So I knew I had some guys in line that can help me as far as assistant coaches. But after practice, I called my parents, called my family, say, I got the job. So they were all excited about their hire. My brother's calling me like, let's go. He's like, I'll coach DN for you if you want, but he don't live close. But they all say, they're all happy about it.
That's awesome.
So the next step was just getting family involved, talking to them, and telling them the good news.
That's dope. That's so dope. So now, what are some of your coaching goals for these guys? Now you're the head coach. The best part is seeing you with your guys. You come up to our Steel Rockets practice and kind of Indy side by side, and then when we get to compete, and it's I feel like me and you are just like flying, and it's
all
like,
about energy, man.
If we wore the same clothes and somebody was far away, they probably couldn't tell. You know, like that's why they got to be far off in the distance. I think one's a little bigger than the other, but you know, don't stay still. Energy, the juice, just grabbing guys and teaching them the little things. And
I think the kids love that. You know, they love the younger, energetic coaches. That was the one thing that I was going to bring to the table was, you know, we're going to compete and nobody's going to outwork us. These kids thrive on that, man. I always tell them, you better match my energy. If I'm more hyped than y'all, there's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So they love it, though.
Yeah.
You know, my whole thing is about energy and bring confidence, bring some swagger to
Absolutely.
it. I know the kids had it before, but, you know, it's my job to bring it out. You know what I mean? And I've been a confident guy since the day I was born.
Nice.
Anything I do, you know, I played basketball, I was the shortest guy, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I had the confidence. And my thing is to get these kids to play with confidence every day. Doesn't matter what we're doing. We at the Pocono Dome, we playing with confidence, we're trying to beat everybody in front of us.
Yeah.
And then we'll learn from there.
So then, like, I think confidence is huge. Like, confidence is key. But, like, you know, putting on Under Armour doesn't give you confidence. Putting on 100 Nike bands doesn't give you confidence. Preparing and being confident in your preparation, being confident in your teammates' preparation. I think, like going back to my high school days and college days, like you grind with these guys together, and like, you know, you can feel it when you know that it's right and we're ready to roll. Versus like, man, the QB hasn't been here for months. I don't even know who this guy is. I don't know who this guy next to me is blocking. So like confidence, I feel is so tricky. People are like, oh, he's cocky, but no, you work this hard. Like, you should be this confident.
You work to be confident, man.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is, I tell these kids too, the reason we will be confident is because we're going to know what we're doing. And that's the biggest thing, man. You got to know the assignment, you got to know your alignment, you got to know what's going on. Once you know what you're doing, film study, on the field practice, then we can be confident.
Yeah.
Then you can be almost cocky. But if you don't know what you're doing, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, that's our thing. You got to know what you're doing, then we can ball out.
Absolutely. Where do you guys see yourself this year? What's like what do you think you'll end up at? I'm all about
competing, man. You know, I think if we compete, if we do our film study, if we practice, you know, understand the game, why not win every game? That's my mentality. Why not? All right. If we lose, we learn from there, but we keep going. Next game, we gonna win. So I see we're competing for titles, man. That's the reason I got the job. I'm not trying to go 500.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, we're happy we won 4 and 6 because we're playing Lehigh Valley schools. I don't care.
Yeah.
I think we could beat them the same way we could beat whoever's on our schedule. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is district titles, and then make a state run. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if the head coach is confident,
I kind of want to. Where's my helmet?
Yeah,
man?
hey, we gonna run through walls now, man. That's what we do
right now.
I got you. You kind of look
I'll fake some birth certificate right now. IR 12.
My man.
You got any message for your players? Everybody at home? What do you think?
Everybody home, man. You know what it's about. You know what I mean? East Stroudsburg North is kind of a new era. We're going to have a little confidence, a little swagger. But we need your support, man. We need support from the fans, family, you know, community. Because we're bringing something new to North, man. We're going to have a little bit of swagger. And this year, I promise, man, we're going to compete every game. All right, whatever it happens, man, we're going to compete every game. We're going to shoot for that district title. You know what I'm saying? So,
awesome,
appreciate
Coach.
it, baby.
Keep making games, baby.
You already know. Appreciate it.